In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 13, 2022, and providing you with team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Chicago Cubs versus New York Mets. The Chicago Cubs will be taking on the New York Mets on Tuesday in the second game of a 3-game series. This will be the final series between these teams during the season, so it will be an interesting matchup here. Adrian Sampson will take the ball for the Cubs as Jacob deGrom makes the start for the Mets. The Cubs are 1-7 in their last 8 road games and 1-4 in their last 5 overall. The Mets are 36-16 in their last 52 home games and 4-1 in their last 5 overall. The under is 5-0 in Cubs' last 5 overall. The over is 4-0 in Mets' last 4 overall. The Cubs are 8-3 in the last 11 meetings in New York and 2-6 in the last 8 meetings. Both starting pitchers have done extremely well in their last 7 starts, as Adrian Sampson is 1-3 with a 3.78 earned run average and a 1.41 WHIP, while Jacob deGrom has made 7 starts this season and is 5-1 with a 1.66 earned run average and an incredible 0.55 WHIP. Looking at the batting average of balls in play during the last 30 days, there is a huge difference, as Chicago is 22nd in the sport with a .278 BIP, while New York is 10th as they are sitting with a .299 BIP as a whole. The Mets have won 6 of the previous 8 games against the Cubs. Adrian Sampson has been solid this season, but that hasn't stopped the Cubs from losing 6 of his last 8 starts. The Cubs are going nowhere fast, and it's hard to back them against respectable teams. Jacob deGrom has been money since returning to the rotation, and that includes a 1.66 earned run average and 0.55 WHIP while striking out 63 through 43.1 innings. The Mets are far and away the better team at this juncture, so the New York Mets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Don't call me a hot take guy, but it is extremely difficult to score against Jacob deGrom. Looking at the last month of games, the Cubs are averaging 3.68 runs per game in their last 28 games, while the Mets are scoring 4.44 runs per game in their previous 27 games. Since the All-Star break, both teams have been doing extremely well, as Chicago is 11th with a 3.76 team earned run average, while New York is 6th in baseball with a 3.35 team earned run average. The under has hit in 4 of their previous 5 games against one another played at Citi Field. New York has not allowed more than 3 runs in any of deGrom's last 6 starts, and the Cubs have only allowed more than 4 runs in 2 of Sampson's last 6 road starts. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Kansas City Royals versus Minnesota Twins. The Minnesota Twins continue their homestand Tuesday when they host the Kansas City Royals. The Twins have fallen to 3rd place in the American League Central with a record of 69-70, while the Royals are 57-84 and sit a distant 4th in the American League Central. Chris Bubic gets the start for the Royals, while Joe Ryan goes for the Twins. The Twins lead the season series 9-4. Kansas City is 20-8 in their last 28 games following a day off, and 8-20 in their last 28 road games, while the over is 8-0 in their last 8 series opening games. Minnesota is 7-1 in their last 8 home games against a team with a left-handed starter, and 5-2 in their last 7 games against a team with a losing record, while the over is 5-1 in their last 6 games overall. Both the Royals and Twins wrapped up divisional series over the weekend before heading into this matchup. They have different outlooks on the remainder of the season, but it's still a crucial series. That's primarily due to the Twins being in the midst of a crazy close battle atop the American League Central. They're battling with the Guardians and White Sox for division lead. The pennant is important enough, but it could also mean the postseason as a whole. The American League East is so strong that it's taking over the wild card race, meaning winning the American League Central is likely the only way a team from that division can get into the playoffs. Therefore, the Twins need to capitalize on a series against an inferior superior team. The talent gap should be on display right from the jump with the starters on the mound. Minnesota is starting their young stud, Joe Ryan. He's had his rookie ups and downs, but recorded his 10th win of the year a couple of weeks ago in shutout fashion against the Giants. He's also recorded 3 of those wins against the Royals this season. In fact, Ryan is 7-0 against the division this season. That's not something Kansas City starter Chris Bubic can say, as he just recorded a loss to the Guardians in his last start. He's an abysmal 2-11 on the year and was on the mound opposite Ryan less than a month ago. The Twins racked up 10 hits and 4 runs against him in that game. The Royals have lost each of his last 5 starts and look set to make it 6 straight by the end of Tuesday night. So the Minnesota Twins money line is our full game side pick. Royal starter Chris Bubic has been brutal this year. He is 2-11 this year with an earned run average of 5.4, and in his last 3 starts he is 0-3 with an earned run average of 6.06. He has also struggled in his last start against the Twins, as he gave up 4 runs on 10 hits with 3 walks and 7 strikeouts in 5.2 innings in a loss. Joe Ryan has been solid, but the over is 3-0 in his last 3 starts. The Twins lineup has been hit by injuries, but they still have some pop in the lineup, averaging nearly 4.4 runs per game. After a day off, the Twins should be able to tee off on a weak starter and one of the worst bullpen in baseball. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Brewers versus St. Louis Cardinals. The Milwaukee Brewers collide with the St. Louis Cardinals in the first of a 3-game divisional series on Tuesday evening. The Brewers will likely be going with their bullpen for this game. The Cardinals reply with veteran Jordan Montgomery. The Cardinals lead the season series 8-7. Having a pitcher that has not pitched in the majors this season is putting your team behind the 8 ball in a critical game for the Milwaukee Brewers as they contend for a National League wild card spot. Jordan Montgomery has been cruising since joining the St. Louis Cardinals, as in his 7 starts. He is 5-0 with an outstanding 1.45 earned run average and a 0.9 WHIP in 43.1 innings of work. These offenses throughout the last month have really shown a difference, as the Brewers are averaging 4.24 runs per game in their last 29 games, while the Cardinals are scoring an incredible 5.75 runs per game in their previous 28 games. St. Louis comes into this game with an 8-game lead in the National League Central over the Brewers, while Milwaukee comes into this game a couple of games out of a wild card spot. Milwaukee is starting Matt Bush, who will only last about an inning and has allowed 2 runs over his last 5.1 innings. For the Cardinals, Jordan Montgomery has allowed 1 earned run or less in 6 of his 7 starts for St. Louis. Montgomery has been outstanding since joining the Cardinals. These teams have matched up well against one another, but the Cardinals are far and away the better team. So the St. Louis Cardinals money line is our full game side pick. Josh Lindblom has not pitched at the MLB level this season, which means St. Louis does not have much tape on him, while Jordan Montgomery has been absolutely filthy as a member of the team. These bullpens have done a pretty good job throughout the season, as the Brewers are sitting at 16th in the majors with a 3.96 reliever earned run average, while the Cardinals are 13th with a 3.86 bullpen earned run average during the year as well. Looking at the offenses in the last 15 days, neither team has been racking up hits consistently, as Milwaukee is 25th in the sport with a .221 team batting average, while St. Louis is 19th with a .236 team batting average in that span. St. Louis hasn't been piling on the runs against the Brewers pitching staff this season, averaging only 3.93 runs in the 15 meetings. Also, the Cards' offense has cooled down, scoring only 13 runs in 3 games in Pittsburgh this past weekend. In addition, Montgomery rarely gives up more than 1 run. He has allowed either 0 or 1 run in 6 of his 7 starts in a Cardinals uniform. Also, Milwaukee has only averaged 3.4 runs against the Cardinals this year. I expect a pitcher's duel. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.